Christian Horner has made a shocking revelation about Max Verstappen's future that could completely reshape the sport as we know it. What he's revealed about the four-time world champion's plans will blow your mind. And the secret timeline he's exposed changes absolutely everything we thought we knew about Verstappen's next move. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. This isn't just about whether Max stays or goes. There's a hidden agreement that's been brewing behind the scenes, and when you hear what's really been negotiated for 2027, you'll understand why this announcement is sending shockwaves through every team on the grid. Just 3 days after the British Grand Prix, Red Bull shareholders dropped the ultimate surprise by firing Christian Horner after an incredible 20-year tenure. No official reason was given, but the writing was on the wall. Red Bull's performance had nosedived, and the internal conflicts were tearing the team apart from within. The secret 2027 agreement that changes everything. Hold on to your seats because this is where things get absolutely mind-blowing. According to German motorsport publication Auto, Motor and Sport, Red Bull has reportedly agreed to something that would have been unthinkable just months ago. They've given Verstappen the freedom to leave for 2027 if he chooses. This is the smoking gun everyone's been looking for. While Verstappen's management demanded this flexibility, Christian Horner had initially refused. But with Horner now out of the picture and Laurent Mekies taking over, the new regime has apparently granted Max's wish. Currently sitting fourth in the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull has fallen from grace in a way nobody predicted. Max Verstappen, despite his incredible talent, has only managed 2 wins out of 12 races this season and finds himself 43 points behind championship leader Oscar Piastri. For a team that dominated just 2 years ago, this is nothing short of catastrophic. The exodus of key personnel tells the real story. Adrian Newey, the aerodynamic genius behind Red Bull's success, jumped ship to Aston Martin. Jonathan Wheatley, their long-serving sporting director, left for Sauber. And now Horner, the mastermind who built the Red Bull empire, has been unceremoniously fired. The RB21 car is struggling with fundamental issues. Disconnected front and rear balance, a razor-thin setup window, and tire management problems that are costing them precious seconds per lap. When your 4-time world champion can only extract miracle performances on specific tracks like Japan and Imola, you know the problems run deep. Here's another twist that'll blow your mind. Toto Wolff has essentially slammed the door shut on signing Verstappen for 2026. Just when everyone expected Mercedes to make their move, Wolff announced that continuing with George Russell and Andrea Kimi Antonelli is their absolute priority. While everyone's focused on Mercedes, there's another player in this game that could completely change everything. Aston Martin, with Adrian Newey now leading their technical charge. Newey himself has been remarkably honest about what it would take to attract Verstappen, stating that Max will always chase who he thinks will produce the fastest car. The legendary designer warned that signing Verstappen would be a pipe dream unless Aston Martin can build a championship-worthy car first. What this means for Formula One's future? The implications of Horner's revelations extend far beyond just one driver's career choice. We're potentially witnessing the end of an era and the beginning of something completely unprecedented. If Verstappen does leave Red Bull in 2027, it would mark the end of one of F1's most successful partnerships. As sources have confirmed, without Max, Red Bull would likely be fighting for scraps at the back of the grid. The pressure on new team principal Laurent Mekies to turn things around has never been higher. The bottom line that changes everything. Christian Horner's revelations have exposed the truth that many suspected, but few dared to voice. Max Verstappen's time at Red Bull is likely coming to an end, and 2027 could be the year that reshapes Formula One forever. The secret agreement giving Max the freedom to choose his destiny, combined with Red Bull's continued struggles and the technical reset coming in 2026, creates the perfect storm for the biggest driver market shakeup in decades. Whether it's Mercedes finally getting their man, Aston Martin pulling off the signing of the century, or Ferrari making a play for the Dutch superstar, one thing is certain: the Formula One landscape is about to change dramatically. What do you think? Will Verstappen really leave Red Bull in 2027? And if so, where will he land? The next 18 months are going to be absolutely wild. And Christian Horner's bombshell announcement has just lit the fuse on what could be the most explosive period in modern F1 history. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and make sure to give us a thumbs up.